come to university to read your subject. The reading content for a degree is huge and a real pressure, particularly for certain types of neurodivergence, very busy people, stressed people. So a useful tool built into the Office suite that we all have access to is Immersive Reader. You can find it under the View tab. This will give you aid with visual audio combined reading, dyslexia assistance, font and background color changing and contrast to your preferences, even breaking down by syllables or nouns, adverbs, etc. It's also available to you in Edge, the browser, and you'll find it in the URL bar. There's a little icon with a book with a speaker in front of it. You will notice this doesn't appear on every website. It depends on whether the content is accessible by Immersive Reader. Not all are. Using it in Edge has the added bonus of reducing advert and notifications noise whilst you're reading. I really like that. Immersive Reader format is also an alternative format option for you via the Ally icon. That's the capital A with a downward facing arrow on the right side, which you have access to in your Blackboard programs and modules. You should see that on content that it can convert on the right-hand side of the file name in your Blackboard course. This only is available when the original document is the right file type. Immersive Reader is built into most of the Office 365 software we use at UE and is soon to include Outlook Desktop, your Teams mobile application, OneDrive and SharePoint, as well as all of the major tools that you use daily, PowerPoint, Word, OneNote. Depending on the version of Windows that you might have on your own personal machine, it may also be called the Edge Reading View in the Edge browser rather than Immersive Reader. By default, when you access it through the browser, it will use a black color for the text and sepia for the web page background. This color combination makes reading web pages easier as you don't have to stare at the white background color, which most web pages use by default. Reading View provides a book-like reading experience of web pages, so the best part is that the advertisements and secondary content don't appear when you're reading a web page in Reading View, so you get a more focused reading experience with no distractions. This Reading View offers you 20 themes to choose from. This means that you can change the default background color of the Reading View to your personal preference. So to do this, open the Edge browser and open a web page that you want to read in reading mode. Click on the book icon in the address bar, or you can use the shortcut using the F9 key to turn on the Reading View. Note that you will see the grayed out book icon if the web page doesn't support the Reading View. You can now see the web page in Reading View. To change the background color, click the text preferences icon in the toolbar. If you can't see the toolbar, click anywhere on the web page. Under Page Themes, click on one of the themes to change the background color immediately. Edge will remember the new background color and will use the same when you open web pages in Reading View in future. Just a couple of things to be aware of with Immersive Reader. So when you're browsing websites, so for example, I've got the BBC News website up. If you look in the URL bar, you can see the read aloud symbol, but not the Immersive Reader symbol. The reason is you've got a page with lots of different articles content open, so you haven't focused in on one, so it's not giving you the option for Immersive Reader. If I click on a specific article, you should see Immersive Reader's symbol appear, and there it is in the URL bar, because I'm in a particular page, a particular article. So if I click on that, I get access to the full suite of tools in Immersive Reader, which, remember, also includes Read Aloud, so that you can have your visual preferences and you can have the text read to you aloud. You can have all of your grammar options selected so that you can simultaneously listen, track the nouns, by color differentiation, have your preferred text, font and background colour, and have your reading preferences, so focus if you want to read one line at a time, or 3 or 5, and access to the picture dictionary and translate. So that's just something to be aware of. You need to have content selected on the website to be able to access the Immersive Reader. It won't show in the URL otherwise. And when it comes to Blackboard, I would recommend using the Ally conversion tool as a more reliable way to get access to the Immersive Reader version of any PDFs that you open. So if you click on the link to the PDF from Blackboard, it will simply open it as a page in the browser and quite often won't give you access via that to the Immersive Reader. So use the Blackboard Ally option to convert it to an Immersive Reader format.
College of Health, Science and Society. School of Social Sciences. Psychology.